Hi, I want to take the time to introduce Chip and Andy from West Coast Customs. Chip is a representative out of Sacramento, right? Yep. And Andy is South Bay?
Central Valley. Yeah.
Central Valley. I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about the club that I'm also an official for and a representative of West End. Here you go.
West Coast Customs. Hi. We have started the club in 1982. We're trying to take and make a comeback of the old customs that were done back in the 40s, the 50s, there sometimes into the 60s. We do old style customs like Andy's car here, and we have a bunch of other cars. And Marv asked us if we come here and put up an informational booth to take and get out the word of what we're doing and how we do things.
The Andy's been with West Coast Customs. How long, Andy? 30 years he's been a representative for West Coast Customs. Honorable guy, loyal to everybody, and just one of the greatest guys you'll ever meet. And I'm glad to be a part of that family at West Coast Customs. And Penny Plachette and her late husband, Rich, they started this club how many years ago?
1982.
1982, and it's grown and grown. It's probably it is probably the largest show in existence in California.
The largest custom show.
Yeah, the largest custom show in California. Hi there, I want to introduce you to Herbie Martinez, better known as the Line Doctor, one of the most famous pinstripers in California. Herbie, take it over and tell them what you do.
When I talk to my customers, I usually have them go through my books and do everything that I could possibly do to not do any creative things at all. Just use the brush. Make them do all the thinking.
Once again, I want to introduce Jim Olson from Novato. Jim owns this beautiful little 49 Ford custom chopped Woody. Jimmy's got a great car. He's a great supporter of Nostalgia Days. Last year, he was the recipient of the George Barris Award. And I'd like Jim to tell you a little bit about his car.
Well, at least I got the car here. Doesn't have the hood on it, but the engine is halfway presentable so that I'm not totally embarrassed about a hood. So maybe I'll win a rat rod or something.
Hi, I want to introduce Tony Lazzarini, the president of the 5150 Foundation Club. Tony, tell a little bit about what you do and what you represent with your club, please.
Okay, we're kind of like a yacht club for car guys. We have a reference library. We have about 140 members right now. We have a ton of automobile memorabilia. We're open 7 days a week. And the nice thing about it is everybody's a car guy. And we don't talk politics or football. It's nothing but cars.
Hi, I want to introduce my good friend Joey Samisi, the owner of this beautiful 58 Impala two-door hardtop. Joey's been a great supporter of Nostalgia Days for many years, him and his wife both. And I'm going to have Joey tell you a little bit about the car and what it represents, what it means to him. Here you go, Joey.
Thank you. I've had the car for 18 years, and actually Marvin found the car for me. All right, and that's basically now, since I've retired, it's become my hobby. I put in front disc brakes, 605 power steering. I've had the engine swapped to a 350 crate engine, and just enjoy it and enjoy the show. And everything's been great so far.
Yeah, hi there. I want to introduce Phil Saldivini, who runs the Fairfax show, September 11th. Great show. What do you take, about 150 cars, Phil?
150 cars.
150 cars, and it's a family show right downtown Fairfax. He's a great supporter of Nostalgia Days and other shows. Puts on a great show. And Phil, how long have you been doing it, Phil?
This is 15 years.
Phil been doing it 15 years and does a great job. Every year it just gets better.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Brad.
All right. I want to take the time here to introduce my very, very good friend, probably my oldest friend, Rich Neal, who owns this beautiful 63 Nova Super Sport. Rich, tell us a little bit about the car and how you started coming to the show and how you like the show. Here you go.
I love the show very much, Marv. You guys put on a good show. And my son built this car for me for Father's Day 15 years ago.
Rich has been here every year since the show started. I want you to know that. And how old are you, Rich?
84.
84 years young. How well is that? Is that good or is that good? I want to take the time to interview my very, very good friend Rob here from GMP Cars and Restoration and Body. Am I correct? Close?
Restoration, repair, and yeah.
All right.
Restoration and repair.
Rob, tell us a little bit about what you're doing and about the show and how you get here, what brings you to the show and so forth.
Are you killing me?
Nope.
Well, we've been in business for about 10 years now, and we've just recently acquired a complete body shop as well as a general automotive repair shop, and we also have a restoration shop. So we are taking everything and making it basically a one-stop shop. So now we can do everything that you need in-house in one location and take care of whether it be your 1930 Ford pickup or your 2010 CTSV or your Chevy Colorado, whatever you got. We're here to take care of it.
Hi, I want to introduce Walt Jensen and Teef from Vintage Vehicles. They've been a supporter of Nostalgia Days for many years. They do total restoration of cars. They do beautiful work, and I want Walt to tell you a little bit about what he does and what brings him back to the show. Walt?
Well, I come back to the show every year because Marv, I support Marv, and he begs me to do it. But no, it's a great show. It's local people, great cars, great camaraderie, and what I do is I try and keep these cars running, repair them, restore them. I love these cars. I've done it for years, and I have a great supportive wife, and that's kind of what this is all about.
Yeah, I want to introduce Al Jennings here, the president of Marin Cooper Roadster Club, and let him tell you a little bit about what he does, about the club, and what brings him back to Nostalgia Days. Al?
Well, I've been here coming for like 7-8 years now to Nostalgia Days. It's a great show. It's got a lot of tradition, and we've also promoted another car show that Marv lets us promote called Rods and Rescues, which happens in Petaluma in June every year. And it's always a good show. You see cars from around that you don't normally see, and we usually have really good club participation.
And what does your club do? Tell them about your club.
Our club is pre-74 American cars, and we go on cruises, have picnics, and meet together for events. That's it.
And don't forget our good friend Ted Green over here. Ted is deeply involved in many shows and has a shop in Rohnert Park called Absolute Customs, where he does fabulous work. Custom paint, custom graphics, flames, you name it, he does it. It's pretty much a one-stop shop. So, Ted, glad to see you here. Thank you. I want to take the time to introduce my good friend Keith Bell, the owner of this beautiful 51 Chop Mercury called the Rebel. Keith has owned this car for many years. I'll let him tell you a little bit about it. I've always liked this car from day one. Here, Keith.
I'll tell you what, Marv, it's one of my favorites too. I've had it since 79. It's been cross country 3 times. I just have a lot of fun with it. I love coming out, going to the show, and that's what summer's all about. I take this car out in the winter, whenever the sun's out. It don't matter, as long as it's not raining, I'm in it driving someplace. Gets a lot of recognition wherever we go. It's been a lot of fun. What else can I say? Raised 4 kids in it, and had it for, over 35 years.
I want to introduce here from the CHP, Andrew Barkley of Corte Madera CHP. Am I correct? Yes. Andrew, tell us a little bit about what you do, what brings you to the show, and so on and so forth.
Well, as the state's traffic agency, we find ourselves having a lot in common with people who are coming to car shows. We deal with cars all day long, so this is kind of a common ground we have with a lot of the public. So we enjoy coming out, talking cars with people, answering common questions about the patrol and especially about cars.
Do you enjoy Nostalgia Days?
Absolutely. We haven't missed a year yet.
I want to take the time to introduce my good friends Marianne and David Farr, the owner of this beautiful custom 55 Plymouth. I know it belongs to Marianne, so I'm going to let her do the talking.
Oh, really? What was I supposed to say other than it's a 1955 Plymouth wagon? It's got airbags, GPS. What else could I say? 5.7 Hemi engine. And we've been enjoying it for the last year and hope for many more.
I'm going to let Dave say a few words about the car also and what brings David to Nostalgia Days.
I've known Marv for about 3 or 4 years, and this is probably my 4th Nostalgia Day. In regards to the wagon, this was supposed to be a surprise for my wife that started about 4 years ago, and it required some work to get her to want this car, but along the way she finally decided that she liked it. It took us 4 years to build it. We've been driving it for the last year, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun with it in coming years.
Hi, I want to introduce Zane Cullen here, who's a creator and a builder of some fabulous hot rods, custom street rods. I'm going to turn it over to Zane, let him tell you a little bit about what he does, what he's built, and what brings him to this fabulous show.
I'm Zane Cullen. Happy to be here this weekend. We built this 32 Ford for Gary Rashi out of Santa Rosa, California. All steel body, all steel fendered. Features 4-wheel independent suspension with an LS2 engine. Got all the bells and whistles. As you can see, the motor, all the drivetrain's fully polished. And what you're seeing in Gary's 32 is what we specialize in building.
Hi, I want to take the time to introduce Tim Christensen, the owner of the beautiful white Cameo pickup, 1956. Tim, tell us a little bit about your truck and what brings you to Nostalgia Days.
I bought it in 2001. Drove around unrestored for about 3 years. Was coming to this show all the time. I wanted to put it in here, and finally had it restored and came down and been here every year since.
I want to introduce Rob Anello, the president of Rip City Riders, who's a great supporter of many events and Nostalgia Days. Rob, tell me a little bit of what you do and tell me about the guys.
Thanks, Marv. Rip City Riders is an organization of motorcycle people that actually goes out and does an event every year to help the less fortunate. Lately, we've been using the veterans groups as a good strong point. Seems to work out well. A lot of veterans coming back from the war need help. Vets Connect, and this year it's Veterans Housing and Services. We do an event every year at the Petaluma Fairgrounds. Car show, bike show, live music, raffles. We raffle off that brand new Harley Davidson right there, and we donate the money to an organization that's less fortunate. This year it's Veterans Housing. These are my guys right here. They work hard all day long doing it. Without these guys, I wouldn't be able to do much. They're the backbone of this club. I just happen to be the guy that stands up and does all the talking, but we'd like to support Marv every year. He does a great job down here, and thanks, Marv. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for coming.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate
All right.
it, man. Thanks, guys.
I want to take the time to introduce my good friend, Harry Leclerc, better known as Honda Larry. Larry's been with me for the last 8 years that I know of, helped me with Nostalgia Days, does a tremendous amount of work for me, and is always there to go the extra mile. I want Larry to tell you a little bit about what he does, about his club, like you just heard, Rip City Riders, and what brings him to Nostalgia Days.
Well, and like Marv says, I'm part of Rip City Riders, but I also help Marv out. He helps us with our car show, which is a phenomenal amount of help. We need it, and I know he needs help. We help him, and we love helping him. what I do with him is basically registration and vendor placements, and it's quite a chore. You know, most of it we do just between the two of us, and we're a great team. We get it done, and Marv, thank you for the many years of me being allowed to help you out. I appreciate it, and appreciate your help with Rip City Riders.
Yeah, I want to introduce Ralph here from Newark with his beautiful 59 Chevy. Let him tell you a little bit about it. I love this car, Ralph, and thank you for coming to Nostalgia Days. What brings you here?
Thank you very much. Well, I know that it's a good run to go to, you know, for the cars, and so my friend and I, we come down and enjoy the day down here, you know. So it's a 59. I'm running a 383 stroker, turbo 350, billet specialty wheels. Upper and lower tubular A-arms. It's all bagged. I got Ride Tech system on it, and it's got the ultra leather interior. But I just kind of wanted to make it the way I wanted to look, you know.
Perfect. So who did the laser straight body work and paint? That's what I want to know.
Actually, it was a guy in Florida, and I don't know his name. He did the paint and the body, and then I got it years after, and it was kind of neglected, and then I changed everything on it. Had my friend named Troy Keogh did the flames on it and the pinstriping and teardrops, and so.
It just goes to show you don't need an Impala hardtop to make it look good, do you?
No, you don't. That's why I wanted this. Everybody's got an Impala hardtop.
You don't see many with the post, and I'm glad you brought it. It's a beautiful car. And
to make it a hot rod look, you know.
good for you. It's a nice car. Thanks for coming.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
I want to take the time to introduce one more time Dave Buckles, who owns this beautiful 55 Chevy. And I want to put in mind that Dave was the recipient of the Barris Award 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And I was so happy to give it to him because this is Dad's car. Dave took it over and made it what it is today. I'll let Dave tell you a little bit about it.
Thank you, Marv. It's a 55 Chevy Bel Air, and we modeled it after my dad's car when my parents were dating back in the 60s. So we did the same trim package, how my dad took a couple pieces off, and then also we did, my buddy Marv gave me some taillights to give it a more 50s look to it, and just little by little made it to what it is now.
I want to introduce Scott Onick, another member of the Laugh a Lot's Car Club, who owns this beautiful 53 Chevy.
54.
54 Bel Air, chopped hardtop. I'll let him tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so right here, got my hardtop Bel Air, 1954. Did some work. Buddy of mine up in Auburn, Dave Hitchinson, did a bunch of the sheet metal work in the back. Got the car bagged, lays on the frame. Did the dash up a little bit. Went back to a custom or a standard steering setup. It's got a 70 Nova front clip, 70 Nova rear end, air all the way around, disc in the front, small block Chevy. Yeah, so a little work in progress, but you know, it's been fun so far to get working on.
Hi, I want to take the time to introduce Paul here with this beautiful 63 Corvette split window. I hear it's a very rare model, so I'm going to have Paul tell you a little bit about it.
I have a 1963 split window Corvette, Sebring silver, fuel injected. And it's a very rare model. They only made 199 of the Z06 type. What else you want to know?
What does the Z06 mean in 1963?
It was a special brake and suspension package, which included heavy-duty brake drums and springs, that kind of thing. It was suspension and brakes. A dual circuit master cylinder, which was pretty rare back in those days. It was designed to be a race car by General Motors to compete and hopefully win with the Cobras and Mercedes. Unfortunately, it didn't end up with a real good racing record, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
Marv, you're a great host. I'm going to pass this to you. You can say a few words before we get started.
Well, before we have this presentation, I want to thank everybody for participating and making this show such a success for the 20th year. I've been doing it for 20 years, 8 years on my own, and I just want to say, without you, we don't have a show. Without the volunteers, we don't have a show, and the sponsors. Thank you all very much.
Yeah, how about a hand for Marv? And all the volunteers that helped make this event what it is. We're going to dive right into these awards, folks. Gather around if you are Up the street, down the street. Come on in. We are going to start with the best hot rod. The award goes to entry number 192. This is a Ford 1931A Coupe, and the owner is Mike Lopez. Mike Lopez. 1931 Ford A Coupe. Is he anywhere close? This might happen a couple of times. Mike Lopez, you are a winner. Come on down. We're going to move on to the best classic. Best classic. Entry number 105, Chevy 1958 Impala, Joe Samisi. There's Joe. Congratulations, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Congratulations. One more hand for Joe. 1958 Chevy Impala. Next category is Best Truck. Best Truck. This winner is entry number 17. This is a 1949 Dodge Power Wagon. Owner is Rick Sturm. Rick Sturm. There's Rick. Nice ride, Rick.
Well deserved, Rick.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's nice. There's a lot of nice trucks here.
Turn around. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Next category is Best Custom. The Best Custom Award at Nostalgia Days this year goes to entry number 143. This is a 1951 Mercury two-door owned by Keith Bell.
The Rebel.
Keith Bell.
The Rebel.
The Rebel.
Called the Rebel.
Oh, yeah. All right, here you go, Marv.
You know, I've known Keith for how many years now?
Oh, shoot. 38?
38 years. I remember when he bought my dream car, the 51 Merc from Rod Powell. And I wanted that car that day.
So a lot of people want
And I
that.
still want it. Congratulations.
Okay,
thanks for coming.
All right, way to go. All right, next category is Restored. The Restored category winner is entry number 137. It's a 1969 Dodge Dart GTS owned by Maurice Marcellak. Is Maurice around now? All right. Did I get your name?
Marshallak.
Marcellak. All right. Thanks. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next category is Custom Pickup. Best Custom Pickup at Nostalgia Days this year, entry number 81, Chevy C10 1967, owned by Dave Dave's going to have to help me with his last name. Segatuoso. Segatesuo. All right, Dave.
It's Sagacio.
Sagacio. That's not easy, man. He makes it up with his pickup for sure. Best muscle car this year. Best muscle car, entry number 117. This is a Mustang, a 1966 GT350 from GMP Cars, LLC. GMP Cars. There we go.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Thank you.
All right, you want this?
Yeah, hold on one second. Why don't you just tell a little bit about that car?
Sure, it's a 1967 GT350 Mustang. It's got a Paxton supercharger, very rare car. We did a ground-up restoration on the vehicle. It was a mess when we got it now. It's just beautiful, and It's also was used in a CHP training video in the 60s with Jack Webb narrative. So if you get a chance, go on YouTube and look it up. You'll see a really cool video, and our car is in that video. Thank you for a great show, Marv.
Thank you, Dale, and thanks GMP for all their support.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, and we got next Best Rat Rod. Best Rat Rod goes to entry number 204. This is a 34 Ford owned by Brent Katusha. Brent Katusha. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Probably the loudest rat rod, too.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice. Special.
Rat Rod.
All right, Best Special Interest of Novato Nostalgia Days for 2016. Best Special Interest, entry number 188, a 69 Dodge Charger owned by Mike Sexton. Mike Sexton. Is this Mike? There he is. Here he comes.
I want to ask him a couple questions. You don't mind.
There you go, Mike. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mike. I got a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Who built that General Lee?
I did.
You built the whole thing yourself?
Yeah.
You know what? You did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
And you got guts. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brent.
Motorcycle. Next is the Best Motorcycle. Best Motorcycle, Novato Nostalgia Days 2016 goes to entry number 115. This is a 2008 Road King, Harley Davidson Road King from Bob Ramos.
No! That can't happen.
Can you leave? No, he's relaxing. He's got a bad leg, so he asked me to accept this for him.
All right.
This is our second award for the 5150 Foundation Car Show today.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. Next we have Home Built. Home Built. The Home Built winner this year is entry number 1. It's a Chevy Nova, a 1963 Nova SS, Richard Neal Sr. There he is. I know Richard had fun during the cruise last night. Just a little heavy on the right foot there.
Hi, Marv.
I got to tell you, this guy has got the heart of a 20-year-old. And he's 84 years young, and he's still driving and showing that hot rod. And I'm so happy to finally give him an award at Nostalgia Days, especially on the 20th anniversary of the show. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Marv. God bless you, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, next we have Best Foreign. Best Foreign goes to number 32, a Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, 1965 Karmann Ghia, owned by Todd Leitch. Is Todd around? There's Todd.
The little guy in the Karmann Ghia.
No, the big guy in the little car.
You fit in a Karmann Ghia?
I'm a welder. I can fix the seats.
What's
the
first
back
one?
seat, right?
Yeah, we'll do a
All right.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming.
I'm going to try one more time on the very first entry. We didn't have anybody come up. That was Best Hot Rod. Mike Lopez, 31 Ford A Coupe, entry number 192. Mike Lopez, if anybody hears, if Mike Lopez is around, maybe you could tap him on the shoulder. Thank you very much. Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
Our next award is going to be Club Participation Award, and that goes to the 5150 Club of Novato. Congratulations, guys. Unfortunately, though,
I brought my own plaque.
The award did not make it here, but I will pick it up personally or have it delivered.
Well, thank you, Mark.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for all your support, and I'm glad you won.
Okay, so
All
am
right.
I. Thank you. That's
They
all
brought 20-some cars to this show.
And 2 motorcycles.
And 2 motorcycles. What else can I say?
Thank you.
And they brought Bob Ramos.
So, People's Choice?
And money, don't forget.
Is that right? All right. All right, we're going to the People's Choice Award. This is the one that you voted on, I hope. This is worth $100? $200? 100?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry,
$100, yeah, I thought I had it right. $100. And a trophy. I've got it in my pocket right here. All right, here we go. 32 Ford Coupe, Mike Umfenauer. Entry number 43. Mike Umfenauer. 32 Ford Coupe. There we go. It's Kenny Stabler.
Mike Umfenauer, congratulations, buddy. That's a nice 32, and obviously people think the same thing.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for your support.
Thank you. No, Marvin? Sure. Hold on, real quick here. All right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, we're moving down right to the last two. The last two. Penultimate is Best of Show. Best of Show is worth $200. This is going to go to Gary Raschke, 1932 Ford Roadster.
Gary Raschke, 32 Roadster. There he is. Gary, congratulations. Beautiful car. You want to just say something about, tell a little bit about it.
I don't want to talk.
Well, tell me, I'll tell.
I don't want to talk.
Okay. Well, did Zane build it?
Huh? Zane built
At, what's the name of his shop?
Katati Speed Shop.
Zane Cullen at Katati Speed Shop built this beautiful Roadster for this man. And I want to tell you, if you get a chance, it's down the street. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Great show.
Thank you.
Great show.
Thank you. Every once in a while, you run into a guy that has a little bit of bad luck, but still manages to make it to the show. I'm talking about Jim Olson and his 49 Ford Woody. He was a Barris winner last year, beautiful car. He was going to have it here for the show with the Barris display, and unfortunately the hood flew up, caused him damage. But Jimmy still brought the car without the hood. So, Jimmy, step up here a minute. Take that board off. We're going to give him that. Jimmy, we're going to give you this off the sandwich board for a keepsake because you were such a trooper.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I like that.
Well, you got it.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this last award is bittersweet to me because George Barris, the Custom King, was not only a fabulous man and a legend, but a very close friend of mine that allowed me to present the Barris Award for the last 8 years. Unfortunately, Mr. Barris passed away at the age of 89 in November. So as a tribute to George, I'm giving out the George Barris Tribute Award for Most Elegant Custom, and it goes to Dave and Marianne Farr. Dave and Marianne Farr, the 55 Plymouth Custom Station Wagon. Dave and Marianne. And as a bonus, it comes with $200.
No, I'm giving it to her. Thank you.
Now, hold that a minute. Hold that for me. I want you to know that this is very emotional for me. It's a great award, and I hope you appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I had it designed as a poem I wrote about George. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Marv.
Beautiful set of cars, guys.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Turn around and don't drop that. Over here, Dave. Yeah. Right here.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
That's it? Well.
All right, folks, that's it for the awards. Please visit the other cars that remain. They're going to be here for a while, and the 4 teardrops are about to play a few more songs for us. So continue to enjoy your afternoon. Thanks again for visiting the Novato Nostalgia Days for the 20th year, and another word from Marv.
Once again, thank you, everybody, for coming to Nostalgia Day's 20th show. I appreciate all you've done, and I hope to see you again next year. Thank you, and God bless.